Time is one of the oldest and most mysterious concepts of humanity. Calendars, clocks, and calculations that continue throughout the years organize our lives. But what if we told you that 300 years have never actually happened in the depths of history? Is this claim, which will seem funny to most of us, a product of imagination or one of the greatest mysteries of history? Let's investigate this claim in depth. 1091, German historian Heribert Illig put forward a claim that shook the historical community: the phantom time hypothesis. According to this hypothesis, the 614 297 years between all 9/11 and LT/Pron and GT never actually happened. This period was an illusion added to the history books later. Illig suggested that this period was deliberately added to the calendar by the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III, Pope Sylvester II, and possibly the Byzantine Emperor Constantine VII, in order to make their respective eras coincide with the year 1000 AD. Illig's claims were based on several main arguments. First, there were gaps in historical documentation. According to Illig, the paucity of original documents from the early Middle Ages and the fact that those that existed were mostly copies raised the possibility of forgery. His second argument was calendar inconsistencies. In the calculations between the Julian and Gregorian calendars, the expected difference was only 10 days, when it should have been 13 days, suggesting an inconsistency in the time calculations. And finally, the lack of archaeological evidence. According to Illig, the scarcity of reliably dated archaeological findings between Althuisendort and 911 raised questions about whether this period really happened. However, much of the historical community has rejected this hypothesis. Historical experts have noted that Illig's claims are not based on solid evidence and contain many contradictions. For example, astronomical observations, solar eclipses, and other astronomical events recorded in ancient times are consistent with current historical calculations, indicating that the alleged missing years actually occurred. Dendrochronology, or tree ring dating, also did not support this claim. Tree ring analysis showed that the climate and environmental conditions between Althuisendort and 911 were recorded without interruption. And of course, there were independent cultural records. Records from the Islamic world, China, and other civilizations were consistent with the alleged lost period in Europe, supporting the fact that these years actually occurred. Illig's hypothesis, which was accepted by few, also questioned the existence of important historical figures such as Charlemagne. According to him, Charlemagne and the Carolingian Empire were completely fabricated. However, this claim was also widely criticized, because, according to historians, the works, written documents, and archaeological findings attributed to Charlemagne proved that he was a real historical figure. The lost time theory is an interesting hypothesis that questions our perspective on history. However, current scientific evidence and historical data do not support the validity of this theory. As history is constantly shaped by new findings and research, the importance of critical thinking and solid evidence is revealed once again. So what other secrets might be hidden in the depths of time? If you want to watch more interesting stories and claims like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Every comment you make, every like you give will help us share our channel with more people. Stay with love, stay with justice. Goodbye.